Coffee's already gone. I could go make another cup of coffee, but no, I don't think so. I'm just gonna go on with my morning. I've been up working since 7:30, so I'm just moving on. I'm just moving on from coffee. I'm working on the subscription box this morning. Lots of fun. Hey, Donna. You're next on my list, actually. I can see you. I woke up this morning going, ooh, I need to add shadow. So I'm going to go work on your board this morning and put your bottom text on. Yes, you're good. I can see you. I can see you. Ooh, I hit my stomach. So anyways, you guys, I don't know what this is doing. Don't look right. It don't look right. So here I am. I am on this morning. Tonight's class is on pendulums. If you're in the membership, please make sure you bring a pendulum to class. Kind of important. Guess who doesn't have a pendulum? What the hell? I wonder if my metaphysical place that I like to visit is open today. Good question. Because I need a pendulum. Well, I guess I don't. But yeah, they open today. So pendulum, you'll get an email, either an email or you'll see something on the community board, or you'll see something on Facebook board. What if you don't have a pendulum? That's okay. We'll talk about that in class as well. There's Nancy Bulliard. There's Leslie. We'll talk about that as well, because you can craft the pendulum very, 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 very easily. And I can guarantee you almost every woman has what they need to have a pendulum in front of them if you've ever worn a necklace or have one in your jewelry box. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, struggling with lighting. I do need a space. This is an okay space, but I need a little extra space held today. Woke up feeling unlike myself. Can't shake it off. Tammy, holding space for you, girl. I had that yesterday. Like, I was very throat punchy last evening. Thankfully, I didn't do that. But, yeah. It's in the energetic going on or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, or you can use your body as a pendulum as well. Tonight in class, we're reading. It's a practice class, so we're going to be working with other people. We're going to be working and reading other people. So you definitely can do body muscle testing as well with your body. Has it been really high? I don't know, man. I tell you. Oh no, Donna. Garage repairs. The energy's just been wonky, isn't it? It's just wonky. So let's do this. Let's start this morning. I have a list of things to do, so I want to get all my things done. I've been working on the intro kind of video, like the header video for the subscription box, and it's kind of whimsical, and it's so sitting It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much for me at all. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Mr. Fry has sent me what July's giveaway is, and we're sticking with selenite. And oh shoot, I'm on the wrong platform to do that. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I can do that. I'm not going to, though, because I'll mess something up. Was there a price point on the subscription box? The price point on the subscription box is $39.99. It includes shipping, and I have been sourcing all over the internet for cool stuff to put in the box. And then I think Mr. Fry is also going to do a Crystal of the Month box as well, just for a crystal each month that comes out in different, because we try to source different and unique materials. but that hurts Lisa's brain right now. So one at a time is all I have to do at this time. I told him, I'm like, look, man, I've got some weird things going on. You can only do one of these at a time. So if you guys can see my wall, I have Post-it notes everywhere about what kind of materials are going in the subscription boxes, and I will have a wait list up for them. We have a release date. The date is going to be July 15th. I thought it was going to be the 1st, but Mr. Fry is coming here. So that kind of, I'm sorry, guys. Takes precedent. It really does. Mr. Fry is going to be here, so we just decided on the 15th as the release date, and we will have a waiting list up in the next couple days. That's what I'm working on right now. Getting the landing page and all that good stuff together. So much behind the scenes stuff. I wish I had one person that knew all of it, and I could go, okay, I need this, 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 and this. And then I wish I wasn't such a control freak. Actually, I'm ready to let go of some stuff. I'm ready. Okay. Oh, here is something, right? Hey, everybody. Good morning, Rush C. Good morning from YouTube, right? You want in the list. Oh, we'll have the list going, and we're gonna it's going to be, now I have to tell you, the first month is going to be a limited list, and possibly the second month a limited list too. So there's only going to be so many openings on the first and second month for people to get on and get on the list, only because we're getting in there, and we're trying to figure out how many boxes we're going to need. Letting go of control. Yes, I've had 2x4 therapy in the last couple days. I've gotten it twice, and I went, oh, I don't like those 2x4s. It's better than a baseball bat, I guess. I don't know. But sometimes we have to be able to share our experiences, and if our camera worked right, or share our experiences. And you never know who is going to feel commiserative, right? Like, oh my gosh, I've been there. It's so important for people to realize they're not alone, isn't it? What happens? Can anybody tell me what happens when we realize we are not the only one going through something? Aloha. How are you today? Hello, Tasha Holden. YouTube. We have a couple people on YouTube today. Oh, is Leanne? I didn't see Leanne on here. I did see Leanne message me. I will call you in a little bit, Leanne. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, everybody. So what happens when we share our experiences? We find community. We find people that have had the same things have happened to us. We find a common ground. We find, I bought it. Speaking like crazy was different. Yeah. You just kind of have to work your way into Moldavite. Sometimes some people are much more sensitive to Moldavite than others, Sherry. So you have to kind of ease your way into it. So maybe keep it away over there a little bit and then move it in. I know it sounds weird, right? Like we could be that affected by a crystal, but Moldavite's very unique. So give it space. Give it space. So bringing in your story can be very important because people like to feel as if they're not alone in a situation. Good morning, everybody. And we're not. Really, believe it or not, how many people have felt so totally alone, like nobody can understand where you're coming from in life? Have you felt like that? Like, I know I have. Like, I ain't telling anybody I'm seeing dead people. Holy crap, they're gonna think I'm all crazy. Can't do that. And here's me shouting it from the rooftops now. Let's bring in the collective Oz. We do all these things, and most of the time, we don't talk about them. We don't talk about how beautiful our lessons have been. And guess what? The sucky lessons are beautiful too. Right? They're hard to look at that way. They're hard to look at like, I lost my house. how can I move forward from that? I'm so devastated. Maybe you had manifested something better. We cannot be particular in how we manifest growth and change and lessons, right? I know that that sounds horrible. Like, oh my gosh, if somebody lost their house, how is there a silver lining there? Maybe they went through a period of want and need so that they can expand what they want to bring into their life. And all of a sudden they're going, oh my gosh, I've hit a whole new level in my life where I have to change the way I'm thinking. They change the way they're thinking and they move into a freaking mansion. So even the hard lessons are invaluable to share because somebody else will have been in that position and can understand how growth sucks sometimes, right? If it were easy, everybody do it. If it were easy, everybody would do it. We'd all have exactly what we wanted. But we put the stumbling stones there for us. Not to us, for us, right? Things happen for us, not to us. I'm committed to drinking 3 of these today. I'm going to float. I shall be floating, but I had Chinese for dinner yesterday. There's so much sodium. Oh yes, we were going to build a house until I changed my thinking and it didn't fit anymore. First of all, I think people that want to build their own home are going to live through hell on earth or have. That's just me. Just because there's so many decisions, it would be hell on earth for me. Like, I could not do it. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'd spend 3 weeks just on the color of the bathroom floor, of one bathroom floor. It'd be horrible. Probably longer, actually, because just about the time we go to put the bathroom floor in, I'd be like, oh, I can't make that decision right now. It's too hard. So, good morning, everybody. Yeah, my eyeballs are going to be floating. So, it's okay to share and speak up about the things that people suck about. It doesn't have to be just a situation. We can feel slighted. We're allowed to feel that, you know? And everybody goes, oh, if you feel slighted, you must have deep shadow work to do. Okay, maybe you do, but it doesn't mean you still don't have to, that you're not going to feel slighted, right? You're redoing a house right now. What a nightmare, right? I have to redo the farmhouse up top and the upstairs because downstairs caught on fire and it looks gorgeous. It looks like something out of Martha Stewart, right? All beautiful oak floors, white cabinets, blah, 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 blah. You go upstairs and it looks like 1880s farmhouse hell. I just got my package from y'all. I need to message you. Message Mr. Fry if he's the complaint department. You like that? Him. He'll be like, what the hell? Right, too many choices going on in life. Stay in your little east side home and use my energy in other places. Yeah, and it's not a good time to buy a house either because oh, it's not a good balance, Meredith. All my floorboards and everything downstairs are all white and crisp and clean, and upstairs it's all aged, mismatched because somebody behind us or before us had bought the house and tried to flip it and they did a horrible job. Oh my gosh, I'm living through an entire gut and redo 2 layers of drywall that are covering plaster and layup. Oh, no fun. Renee, you're right. She says we all have shadow work to do that we need to do. And when we're done with it, guess what? Here's more. Because we're building our own shadow work every day, aren't we? Because if you look at shadow work, it's the same thing as soul retrieval. Every day we are taking little pieces of ourselves and we're setting it off to the side because we go, ooh, that hurt. That sucked. I didn't want to do that. Right? funny. I have a guide that was like talking to me when I was going to sleep last night. I'm like, what the hell? He was just chatting. And he's sticking around. I don't know who it is. I have to figure that out because he's funny. My landlord is selling, so I'm not sure what I'm going to have. He's under contract with the city, but my lease is month to month. Not to want to buy in this market, right? Oh, yes. No, you don't want to. And nobody wants to have to buy in this market. There is always more work to do. Just prioritize exactly what's important to you. And we choose it before it came, right? That's the crappy part. We went, what do I want to learn in this? Let's see what we can learn. And how bad do we want to learn? Because we set it up for ourselves. Yep. Grand Rising, Raquel. I never say it right. There's so many Rachels on here. Did I just go to my mouth immediately wants to do that. Okay, let's pull another one just because I pulled that one. Let's do this one. Good morning. I love you. Good morning. Okay. You guys are going to love the first subscription box. I'm just saying that. What? Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. Language. Okay. Good morning, Barbara sis. I need to get better lighting in here. It's driving me nuts. It's one of those things. That's how my brain works. Woo! That's how my brain works. Squirrel. Okay. All right. You can't make this stuff up. This is our second card. Do not alter who you are to fit in. Do not dim your light to fit in. You know why? Because the experiences that you're going to talk about and create community with are the people you want to be around. You don't want to have to fit in with other people. Find your people. What? No. This guide wants me to use, because I've been watching Stranger Things. Anybody else watch the new Stranger Things? Okay, talk about dark. But I can see why they're trying to shove all these seasons into one final. I think it's their final season. I got because my brain hurts, and they're trying to get me to use this reference from Stranger Things, but I'm not going to do it. It's a very dark season. Like, I'm sitting there traumatized in the evening, going, "Well, I guess that's where you go for the softer organs." I told Bill when I was going to bed last night, I'm like, well, I guess they're going for the softer organs, easy entryway. I don't know. How do we set up for the prescription box? I'm putting that together today. That is part of my, I'm not talking about plot for the Stranger Things. I'm working on getting that set up today so you guys can sign up for the wait list for the subscription box. When we choose the lessons we want to learn, do we choose a specific situation, ways, and people that we learn them from? Absolutely. And here's the really beautiful part. Parts of our soul family, if you're in a relationship, or if you have a friend, or if you have somebody that even just feels like somebody that stepped in and out of your life because they felt comfortable, they felt normal, they felt like they belonged, that is part of Rachel, I sent out the link. All you should have to do is click the link on the Zoom in the email, and it should take you right in. And when we're on the other side, we're life between lives, and we're there. We're like, you know what? I want to choose. I'm really struggling with acceptance, and I'm having a hard time getting to people over there. We're going, I'm having a hard time from life to life going, I really feel accepted and welcomed into a community or a loving family or whatever. So they may have souls around them that go, hey, you know what? I'm really good at giving people a hard time. So I'll be the person that's instigating in your life that makes you feel unwelcome. I'm going to help you with that. Because what part of acceptance are they having a problem with? It is, do they want to be accepted 100% completely, or do they just need to feel like they can be social? There's so many different levels to this, right? Anyways, this is just for instance. And then they have the other person that goes, I'm going to love you unconditionally. I'm just going to love you. And the soul's like, well, this is great, man. I've got soul A over here, and they're going to be my trials and tribulations. I've got soul B. They're going to love me no matter what, probably coming in as a mother figure, right? Hopefully. And then you have soul C. Let's just mix it up. You have soul C over here that says, I'm going to love you and accept you always. In this lifetime, you're going to be so loved and accepted. You're going to be scared of me. So they're going to teach you to go from A to unloved and unaccepted to B. They know what you're changing your furniture to when they look in the window in the middle of the night. You know, so we're going to have these people that are going to come in on a soul level, and they're going to say, I'm going to help you. Be specific, Bob. You have to be specific about what you want to learn, because now you're going to learn it all. You're going to come out of that life going, holy shit. I needed more detail. So be specific on what you want to learn. But could you imagine on the other side, the other soul going, I'm going to stalk you like nobody has stalked another soul. Maybe that's what they're good at. Details. I don't know why. Okay. They're never gone, Rachel. They're never gone. Your brain's just working too quickly. You have to believe that they're right there. Wait, what's going on tomorrow? Do I need to go grocery shopping or something today? Do I need to go buy toilet paper? Your ex still stalks you, your biggest trigger. See? Right? I had an old boyfriend. He was just a brief boyfriend. This is so funny. It's so funny. He's laughing. I had an old boyfriend, and he looked me up right after 9/11, and he honest to God, he didn't think I was shit. He thought, oh, she come from a redneck family. Oh yeah, tomorrow Nancy's on as well. And my family is a redneck. Whatever. And he didn't think I could create or achieve anything. Really, he didn't, honestly. And told me, don't try. Just don't bother. Just don't bother. Now I see him for what he was, but don't bother. It's you know, I've been to college. I'm going to college, and I'm super smart, and you're not. That's basically what his theme was in life. And I hope it made him feel better, because I was young and I was stupid, and I kind of I enjoyed having a smart boyfriend. But yes, we have class tonight. The link has come out. It should come out in an email, and it's also in the private group on Facebook. So no, Lori, right? Lori, asshole. What an asshole. But let me tell you what he did. I was way fed up with people telling me what I couldn't do. My high school counselor told me, because I wanted to go to school, what did I want to go to school for at the time? I wanted to go to school for something, and she said, no, you can't do that. You don't have the brains. And I went, excuse me. And she goes, no, you don't have the brains for that. So I come back to her again. I said, yeah, I think I want to do interior design. No, you don't have, no, that's not for you either. And I'm like, okay. So I wanted to do nails. I really wanted to do something creative. So here I am. I've settled on doing nails because I've been in my mother-in-law, my aunt did nails, and she had a beauty salon. That's what I wanted to do. Anyhow, so I have made my decision. This is what I'm going to do. No, it's okay, Lori. It really is okay. Because, right, Billy, and he came into your life to teach you you could do it because of what he said. Absolutely. And so here's this condescending little prick. And he goes, no, because I said, I'm gonna own my own salon. By the time I am 21 years old, I'm gonna own my own salon. Now I didn't make it at 21. Okay. But I said, I will. And he went, no, you don't have the smarts to do that. The business management takes a lot of skill. And by the way, he was in college for business management. And he said, no, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah. And so Sam and I have been on and off since we were like 12 years old, right? Sam walked back in on into the picture, and I wasn't seeing this guy anymore. And I was just livid. How dare he? So by the time I think we were 23 or 20, maybe 24, we had our own salon. And by the time 2001 came around and November happened, or not November, 9/11 happened, right? Our shop was 3,500 square foot. We had something like 8 nail technicians, an esthetician, a massage therapist, 4 hairdressers, tanning bed. It was a big salon. And little old me knew nothing about business and decided this is what we're doing, and did it fine. So internet had just come out. This is so bad. The internet had just come out. It's Elisa's story. This is my story. Internet had just come out, basically. I knew nothing about it. But Mr. Fry had gone and was working in St. Croix. And he was doing what he does now. And I swear to God, it was the day after he flew out. The day after he flew out. I'm sitting there and I'm working my butt off. I'm working. And the phone rings and someone brings me the phone. And Lisa, there's someone on the phone for you. And I went, I'm sorry, what? Well, 9/11 had happened, and there was a write-up in the paper about our business and myself, because I organized the whole town's 9/11 ceremony and was the key speaker for it, and spoke through the memorial and introduced it. I had a speech and everything. And that's how he found me. And he could not believe that I made a paper. So he called. He called our salon. That's how he got our number. He called our salon. He found us online and he looked us up. And he was like, I can't believe you've done this. And I went, why? No, you think I am. You think I'm 16 or something. I don't know what the hell you think. Anyways, so this guy, it's so funny because this guy, it's not funny. It really isn't funny. It's not. I always thought he was here as a lesson for me, and I'm just realizing this, so just bear with me. I'm just realizing this. Like, seriously, I always thought he was here as a lesson for me. And it was a painful lesson, but boy, was it good. It drove it home really quickly that I was so much more than somebody thought I was. And I'm just realizing that probably more along the lines, we worked for each other, right? We worked for each other because he was never successful. He was never successful. He tried being a teacher of astronomy. He ran the astronomy lab at the university, and he could only do it for a year. He tried managing several different restaurants. He couldn't pull it off. He couldn't stay the course that he had set for himself. And I was sitting at my desk one day about 2 years ago, and my brain went, you need to look up so-and-so. And I went, why would I do that? And my guide said, you need to look up so-and-so. So I did. And so-and-so had killed himself. And it hurt my heart because regardless as to whether or not, I know I'm losing people on the story because it's okay. It's part of my story. Regardless as to whether or not we were close or we even spoke, he was part of my soul circle. And how do I know that? He was part of my soul circle. Absolutely. Because he shifted and changed the direction of my life. Because he was an ass. He shifted and changed the direction of my life because I went, well, yes, I can. And there we went. Off we went with that. So, and then it came to him hanging around and giving me a hard time for a little while. Until I actually just sat down and him and I had a discussion. And I think it was somebody in the group that was like, have you sat and talked to him? And I'm like, I don't want to. But then I did. And really, it is about how we spark each other. Not just him and I, but how our soul group works with us. Interesting, right? In your next lifetime, he might be a good friend. Leslie, I agree with that. And I have to tell you, I consider him a good friend. I do. Even now, I don't talk to him all that much from the other side, but if I needed to, I could. And I can hear the nutty professor saying, yes, I can. But it's important to realize that this is how our soul group works with us. Not always warm and sunny and and great feeling, right? And sometimes they fall on the sword for us. Sometimes the people that love us the most on the other side cause us the most grief in this life. In any life, they sign on for that. So that's something to think about when somebody is creating issues. They're helping you grow. And on the other side, they said, I love you enough to hurt you. And that sounds sucky, right? I love you enough to create learning moments. Okay. Okay, I have so much stuff to do today, so I have to go achieve things. I have to go make achievements. I'll give myself a little gold star for the day. Class tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time, you guys. If you're not a member and you want to be a member, you can go to mymysticallife.com. It's kind of a sucky story, Crystal. It really is. I mean, because after he called me at the shop, my husband just flown out. I had to call my husband and go, hey, old boyfriend, who he hates, called me. What am I supposed to do here? I need a guidebook, okay. Anyhow, all right, everybody, have a wonderful day. I will see you in class tonight. And enjoy your afternoon. It's a beautiful Monday. I thought I sent it to you, Alana. But I will go check that right now. Okay. Everybody, let me write that your stuff in. Okay. Okay, I'll go check that right now. All right, everybody have a great day. Find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine because you are. And I will talk to you guys later. That was very forceful, wasn't it? All right. Have a great day.